Back. The time is 9:24. How's your stress level? If it could use some help, we have the conversation for you. It's with Lauren Palmer from Indianapolis Moms logging in with a video call this morning. Good morning. Good to see you.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. You know, there's plenty against our comfort right now, hearing about growing COVID cases, schools going back virtual, and a lot of this news and reaction to it continuously pops into our days thanks to social media. You suggested detox.
Yes. I think it's really easy for us to all be glued to our phones, with the election, the pandemic, school closings, especially being stuck at home with little ones. But it's really important to be taking a break from that, let your brain kind of clear out from all of those notifications and just have a day to just, kind of sit and not have a screen constantly interrupting you.
And hey, maybe use that time to do something you love that is just for you. That's one of your suggestions too.
Yes. So I take a weekly writing class. Of course, it's virtual now, but having that time for myself is so important. And I think it's just important to find a time where you can remember who you were before you were mom or dad. And, there are options online like the great courses, masterclass. You can find something like that, start a new hobby, just carve out some time to call a friend. I think that's really important.
Yeah, there have been a lot of good things to come from the last 8 to 9 months. New hobbies, these options of classes online, everything. Those are good reminders. So mental health, physical health complement each other. So you remind us to exercise and get enough sleep.
Yes, those things are really important for your just overall state. And, I have a Peloton spin bike. There are a lot of, more accessible options on YouTube, things like that. But when you're having one of those days where you're just really in a funk, those endorphins are going to be really critical for helping to pull you out of that.
And then don't cancel it out because you also have the suggestion of the holidays are here. This is good timing. Keep an eye on your alcohol intake.
Yeah, I know it's not going to be the most popular recommendation, and I do love a beverage at the end of the day as much as anybody else. But, a lot of people like myself have alcoholism in their genetic history. And research shows that one of the best ways to prevent yourself from becoming dependent on the alcohol is to have several alcohol-free days a week. So that is my goal, to have around 4 days a week of not drinking at all.
Yeah, good goal. How can tidying up help us with our stress level?
So this is another thing that I find will really kind of bust those pandemic blues when nothing else will get you out of that funk and you've just been stuck inside for so long. Tidy up a room that you've been meaning to get to, finish a project around the house. I'm far from a Monica Geller type from Friends, but I find that some days that is the one thing that will really lift my mood when nothing else does.
Woman after my own heart with a Friends reference. Lastly, you say look for the good in every day and journal about it.
Yeah. So, there's that saying, not every day will be good, but there's good in every day. And I really do believe that's true. And if you take some time to focus on that, so, write down a quick journal entry, even record a voice memo on your phone, over time, you're going to start to remember the good parts more than the bad parts because you've really been intentionally drawing your attention to them.
These are really simple suggestions, but they can go such a long way. Lauren Palmer, thank you for bringing them to us and inspiring some stress relief.
My pleasure. Thank you.
We will.